Why network marketing? Why? Simply this, because network marketing, I've become completely convinced, is a fundamentally more correct, more valid, more honorable method of doing business than any other way. I believe that network marketing, when those principles are properly applied, is the best way to move products to end-line users. I believe it's the best way to generate income, and I have proven, along with a handful of others, that it is the very best way to live. But I remember so many years ago, when I was first introduced to the concept, I didn't have those same convictions. Let me quickly explain to you why network marketing. I was posed this series of questions a number of years back. A gentleman named Craig said, "Randy, on whose efforts do you get paid?" And I would ask you that same thing now. On whose efforts do you get paid? At the time I was a stockbroker, and I said, well, of course, my own. And then Craig did for me a great favor. He opened up a monthly commission report. It was about 1 3/4 inches thick. He thumbed through it like a deck of cards. And he said, "Randy, this is my group. There are 64,000 people here. Anytime any of them produce anything, I make a little bit of money." So he said, "Randy, you get paid on the efforts of one. I get paid on the efforts of 64,000. Whose way is better, mine or yours?" Well, you tell me whose way was better. His way was better. That was clear. It was obvious. I didn't know how he had done it. I didn't know if I could do it, but his way was better. Now, I have to tell you that over the years, my thoughts have evolved. Today, the idea of being financially rewarded as a result of other people's efforts has lost its intrigue. However, here's a more highly evolved thought. The idea of being rewarded as a result of other people's successes, personally and financially, that to me has become an extraordinarily compelling thought. The idea to be paid as the result of the successes of many. That's the first reason to be involved in network marketing. Second, I'm going to teach you something now that took me years to understand. So often I'll hear this question, "Randy, if the product is so good, if Monavy's product is so good, if these other network marketing companies' products are so good, why are they sold in network marketing? Why are they not sold in health food stores?" And here is the reason. There is something about the method of distribution itself which creates a more loyal consumer than any other method of distribution. Just that simple. When a person walks into a health food store and they buy a product, they buy a price. And if next month when the product's out, they go in and some other label is at a lower price, they buy the price. In the network marketing company, if the following things occur, if the product itself meets the need, if it changes the way that a person looks, if it changes the way they feel, changes the way they feel about themselves, or in a measurable, not simply anecdotal way improves their health, that met the product need. Now if the organization meets its need, and what is that? If the participant develops new skills, they develop new confidence, new self-esteem, new self-worth, and step number 3, if they become in a meaningful way profitable, that creates a more loyal consumer than any other method of distribution. Why network marketing? First, the real, legitimate, true, proven possibility of being rewarded financially as a result of the broad-based successes of others. Why network marketing? Because of the possibility of being rewarded on the most loyal consuming base that can be created in any method of distribution. And finally, why network marketing? Well, I think back to those very first days, and Craig said to me, "Randy, do you get to work where you want?" And I would ask you that now. Do you get to work where you want? I didn't. I was told where I would work, which office I would work in. How about you? And then he said, "Randy, do you get to work when you want?" I didn't. I worked when the market was open. In fact, during the 8 years that I was a stockbroker, I never missed the market one day. If the market was open, I was in my seat. Is that the way it is for you? See, I didn't get to choose where I would work. And I didn't get to choose when I would work. This next one was so important for me. I did not get to choose with whom I would work. And that became true in 2 different respects. First of all, my counterparts in the office. You see, it was such a highly competitive environment. For you to win, I had to lose. For me to win, you had to lose. That created a certain kind of relationship. And it was more of a conflict than it was a relationship. Remember what I said earlier? Today, my life is about predicating my success on the successes of others. That's a life-changing experience. That's a different world. That provokes different relationships. Well, today, things have changed. Today, I do get to choose where I will work. Do you? Today, I do get to choose with whom I will work. Do you? Today, I do get to choose when I will work. Do you? And here's the big one. All those years ago, Craig said to me, "Well, Randy, do you get to choose if you'll work?" "What do you mean, do I get to choose if I will work?" He said, "Have you won the race? Do you have enough money invested in income-producing assets that if you don't work anymore, you can still live?" I said, "Well, no." He said, "I'm going to teach you why right now. I'll teach you the fundamental flaw in your income-generating model, and I'm going to teach you yours." I said, "Come on, Craig, what is it?" He said, "Randy, here's your problem. You, my friend, are a full-time spender and you're a part-time earner." I said, "What do you mean by that, Craig?" He looked around my house and he said, "Randy, nice place. Tell me, do you have a mortgage on it?" "Do you?" I said, "Well, sure, I have a mortgage." And he said, "Well, isn't it true that that interest meter never stops?" I said, yeah, it never stops. He said, well, isn't it also true that you only make money during the hours the market's open? Yeah, that's true too. And so then he said something that struck me to the core. He said, Randy, you are a full-time spender and you are a part-time earner and you're never going to win the race until you break that equation. And that, he said, is why you don't get to choose if you will work. He asked me if I was open to the possibility. He said, Randy, are you open to the possibility that you can be rewarded as a result of the broad-based successes of many? Are you open to the possibility that you can be rewarded as a result of creating the most loyal consumer base that is possible in any method of distribution? Are you open to the possibility of being able to work when you want, where you want, with whom you want, someday, one day, not immediately, if you want? He said, if you're open to that possibility, I'll teach you the fundamental truths of network marketing. How grateful I am that I said yes. How grateful I am that my eyes were open to the possibility. Man, that was 19 years and $28 million in earnings ago. Can you believe that? What a shocking thing that is to say. See, I believe in my heart of hearts and to the center of my being that the fundamental principles which govern network marketing are superior to those which govern conventional business. And I further believe this. I further believe that you as a unique individual have the talents required to succeed in a profound way. You say, wait a minute, Randy, how can you say that? You don't even know me. Because here's one of my basic beliefs. I believe that a loving God has given you the talents required to succeed in a profound way. Now it is up to each of us to determine, are we willing to work and work and work and work to refine those talents into skills that become useful to another and properly apply them to the principles that have been shown to be correct in this industry. If that's so, you today have the same chance to cross a bridge, to cross a line like I crossed it all those years ago. I hope so much to see you on the other side of the bridge.